Hello, my lovely Starborns. Welcome to your reading. So, before we start this reading, I'm going to do a tiny energy healing session for those of you who need it. I know some of you need it. So, I felt called to do this. I hope this helps. And join me only if you're comfortable, okay? And those of you who want to directly move to the reading, please find the timestamp below in the description. Alright, so I am going to use the selenite wand to direct energy. This is going to face your end, and the point is going to be the source of release. Alright, let's start. Close your eyes or not, or just stay, watch, breathe, okay? Alright. Okay, I hope this helps. Now let's start with this reading. What blessings are coming your way? Yeah, I feel like you guys should focus on the blessings. Two more shuffles. Blessings heading your way. Blessings and all the good messages that you need to hear right now. This is for my collective. Kerhet, the last primordial. The last card of the duat. Double eight. Ke, neat. Wow. One more. Sekhmet. Yeah. Okay. Hey who. Let me sit with this energy. I'll be back. Okay, so crazy reading as always. We have got two frog deities here, okay? So these are the primordials. This is the overall energy. This is the primordial fire card. And this is the final primordial, right? So the final cards in this deck, they are the highest form of that particular house. All right, so the highest energy of the primordial is here, and this is showing up in your blessings. The blessings headed your way. And what are frogs for the Egyptians? Symbol of fertility, prosperity, the flooding of the Nile. So that's their harvest. Now, what I see is this is also connected to transmission of some sort of occult power. So this is a secret initiation. Look at her. She's like, shh, keep quiet. Don't tell anyone. And this is also connected to heavy root chakra activation right now, because this is about the material, you guys. You are going through stuff, yep. But for all of you, right? This is about blessings, okay? Now, definitely Kundalini activation is at play. Look at all the fire here. Look at this. So, heavy activation in the lower chakras for most of you. Okay, that would explain why, your energy is. If you're feeling low, rest. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. Rest. Don't resist. So we have the big guns here. Okay, the triple goddess energy is here. You can compare this energy to goddess Hecate, the, the goddess of ultimate magic, witchcraft, occult powers, the triple moon goddess energy, right? That is what we have here. And this goddess here, ultimate creator, she's considered the mother of Ra, basically. So that's a big deal. And then you have Sekhmet here. So that is the strength energy. All right. Now, and this is Khepera. This is the card of resurrection, because again, these two are cards of graduation. So this is secret self initiation for many of you guys, okay? So if you are put in a corner, if you are going through a ringer, it's serving a deeper purpose. That is why I feel like I was guided to do this reading, because some of you need to hear this. And you kind of know it in your being, but it's like maybe you need a little bit of a push, and I'm here to do that. So keep having immense faith in your recovery. This is total change. This is ultimate transformation. We have the double eight here, 8 8. And this is a 9. 6 3 is a 9. And you see double 3 here again. Many of you, yeah, I'm not even going to say that anymore. Life path 3 3 6 and 9 as well, and 8. Yep. But 369, those numbers are very prominent here, again, connected to creation. And now there is the blessing here is you are going to find this power within you where you will be able to create your own reality in a way that whatever it is that you desire will be yours, as long as you move in light, as long as you make peace with your power. Because see, some of you have to deal with why you are actually here for, okay? And because you are a being of light, it is very difficult to actually make sense of the shadow, but you have to do it. This is what the initiation is, and this is something that everyone figures out for themselves, okay? That is why you cannot really talk about this. But this is integration of the shadow, because you see, even the primordials are like, this is kind of like a dark energy, because this is about, these primordials are basically responsible for finding order in chaos, right? So they created this cosmos, and this energy is repeating throughout this reading. Yes, so now it is about integration and acting from that place, because I feel like so there is a bit of course correction that needs to take place, and I think that is what is happening during this time. I feel like you guys have a lot to offer to others, okay? You have this healing energy, and as a result you attract all kinds of like shadowy energies, all right? And then you keep you kind of just have to like retrace back. You have to put yourself in solitude, basically. It's that sort of energy, because you're not able to make sense as to how to, like, move in light when every time you put yourself out there, it's like, damn, I can't do this. I don't know what is going on. I don't know how it is going to help me. It's that sort of energy, where you're like, okay, and that is why it can bring a lot of trust issues. You're like, I'm not here for this. I'm not from this world. I am not meant for this place. No, no, no. Put that to rest, because you are here to do some something big. You serve a higher purpose, basically, and you're a child of the divine, and you are here for a reason. So it is very easy to kind of get into that negative mindset, especially when all you're dealt with is just shadow and shadow, and you don't know why it's headed your way. And then you hear some noobs talking about, you are what you attract, and you attract what you are. Yeah, okay. Like, you need to do more research, perhaps. I don't know. Maybe you need to actually learn from your experiences before running your mouth like that. No, we are not what we attract, or what we attract. There is some truth to it, yes, but there are nuances to it. So it's not like, okay, because the devil is chasing you, is because you are the devil. Just think of it. How many devils are there? There's one major, and then he has his minions. So it's not like that. I don't know why that message came through. It's so crazy. Devil. Anyway, now, what was I saying? I went off topic. So, okay, blessings. Okay, blessings coming your way. Initiation, secret initiation. This is, again, this is very personal. You're a starseed. If you're here watching my channel, you're a starseed. You're serving a purpose. You're most likely a light worker, a healer, a psychic sponge, spiritual, all of that. Okay, now look, this initiation is very personal for each one of you. Very personal. I feel like many of you, lower chakra work is going on, but also throat chakra and higher heart chakra. Your upper chakras are lit anyway. You're bombarded with messages from the divine on the daily. I hope you're listening to it. And I think you are, because Sekhmet energy kind of makes sense here, because you're already empowered, okay? It's just that sometimes you second guess yourself, and that is not you. It is basically the external projection of all these shadowy energies that you have to deal with, all right? But what I'm going to tell you guys is, stop letting them win. They win, they kind of like temporarily win when you just, like, dim your light for others, basically, because you're not too comfortable shining bright. But I think that is what is changing, because now you will be put in places where you have to shine bright, and you have to make your peace with whatever comes your way, because that's not personal. So this is only going to come when you have reached a certain level of self mastery, and that is what is happening, because now this card here is resurrection, Kebara. This is that Ouroboros energy coming to a point of initiation, then creation, initiation, then creation. So it's an ongoing process. It's not like, okay, now this part is over, now you are just, you are some sort of like, no. In your personal life, you will keep going through this loop again and again, because every time you reach a certain point, it's a level up. That's the spiral of life. Think of it as this Ouroboros. It's going up and up and up, and it's a level up like that, just like that. Wow. See? Okay. And we have this imagery here as well. You guys are unicorns. You guys are special. You guys have to kind of become okay with it. Ego is going to be your friend right now. Tap into that healthy ego. We all need that. It's not like being spiritual doesn't mean that, you become a doormat. No, you have to have your boundaries in place, and just like you'll learn through experiences, okay, how to deal with all this. Now this is very difficult for star seeds, all right, to kind of acclimate, to kind of like, make sense of the human ways. I'm not saying we are not human, we are human too, but for us it's a bit more difficult because um, the base stuff takes a while to kind of make sense, and then we can, and once we understand, we can deal with it, right? So initially it's very difficult to actually take care of ourselves and of our energy and all of that, right? But I feel like this initiation is especially about that. Now, there is something about material gain too here, especially with the creator goddess here and all these cards. Frogs, double frogs, you guys. Again, prosperity. Now, you guys, something big is happening in that realm for each one of you. And I'm telling you, if you're here watching this, believe that. Believe that. Because this card, Neath, I don't know how to actually say it, Neath, 6, right? Now, this is Venus energy. This is again Jupiterian too, so that's double benefic. And also the creator mother, it's kind of like the cow goddess, right? Kind of like her. And she's weaving, she's weaving her creation. So this is again about creation. Now, this cycle, this blessing is connected to you creating the very life that you desire, all right? And this is very time relevant, especially with this card here, because something is happening, something big is happening during this period, and this is connected to the fall. Next 3 months, very crucial. Scorpio season, big, and we are already here in the Virgo season, all right? Scorpio season, what is happening? Eclipses? Yeah, eclipses. Look at that disc. We have the annular eclipse. So your material life is being taken care of. You are being guided to take some really, really big actions when it comes to your work life, because Spirit is taking care of what it is that you need. So your resources are going to find order. That energy won't be chaotic anymore. Okay? It's about, right now, it's about your gifts. You have to pay attention to what it is that you have to offer and focus on that and build on that. Don't second guess that. Now on my channel, I just want to say this very quickly. If you're here and you're like, you know um, spirituality is a hobby, and otherwise you are like 80% very much in the matrix, that has to change. You have to find more and more time for you. It made sense for a while earlier, yes, but if you have enough, it's like this is the period to actually focus on the self and not go after, like, basically detached from the chase, right? There's something about that, so for some of you, because if you're overdoing, it is counterintuitive at this point. But some of you, you're yet to find that solid footing. So for you, that's happening, all right? And those of you who are already at that stage, in that place, you are being guided to create something meaningful out of it. That is what it is about. Okay, now let me just... So Kerhet, she is standing in the primordial water. Again, primordial. She created everything. She created cosmos out of that water. And she's like, shh, it's happening. Okay, so Spirit is like, whatever is happening, be very low key about it. Don't talk about it, because other people will try to speak their crap onto it. even though it's not going to do much, but still, that's just like a smart move to make right now. All right. Now, it says this is a tarot to whom we have to call for the secret initiation, as there are no intermediaries, and that is what it is about. This is between you and whatever it is you're here to do. Okay, no one can tell you that. And if you're like absolutely confused, yeah, get help, but like mostly the answers will come by looking at your like your modalities, your creativity, your work that you are doing or you're indulging in, what it is that you desire, what it is that you want to do. Look into all of that and make sense of things as to what are you being prepared for, what have you been prepping for all your life. And you reach that moment and you're like, okay, this is what I was born to do, but it takes a while to kind of like reach that point. And I think that is what is happening for some of you. For most of you, you that already happened for you. Okay, and now this is like, again, ultimate resurrection. It's very empowering. The energy is very fiery, very empowering. It is like finding your power, which is going to sustain you all your life. Okay, it's not going to go anywhere. Look at her, she's like standing in between so many pillars. It's like she is the mother of high priestesses, mother of all the high priestesses. All right, so let's see. Yeah, so this is about the number 8, because we have double 8 here, and 8 is an important number on my channel. And then Sekhmet is also the strength card here in this deck. So again, we have kind of like triple 8, but it's hidden, you guys. Triple 8, it's hidden. It's hidden. Do you see what Spirit is doing here? This is crazy, because it's what? Secret. But I'm like spilling tea because, yeah, I'm a Sagittarius rising. Okay. Kerhet is the number 8, meaning resurrection. The final sound, He, in her name describes the bringing forth of light, which is this very card. This card basically means coming back to life, the coming of the day. Like, this is crazy. Anyway, so with love, and we are talking about this card, this is where I'm reading for, but this is followed by this card, which basically means the same thing. And they are different houses. This is basically the Duat, and this is the primordial waters. Kind of makes sense, because the Egyptian Duat is kind of like in the sky, right? It's not like the religious hell that is underground and is all fiery and brimstony. Anyway, so yeah. With love, Karat distills the energy from the dense matter of the physical to take control of the subtle bodies and the many dimensions of existence. Again, timeline hopping, guys. That's what it is about. Okay? You guys are quantum leaping, whether you notice or not. And I think, of course, you'll know it when it happens. But some of you, I feel like you're doing it unconsciously, because you're being guided by your spirit. And this is not a comfortable process. So you have to have a lot of faith. You cannot like be wishy-washy there. Like, no, you know what, this is like, yeah, you're here watching tarot readings, and then like, you switch off the device, and then you're like, yeah, back to the matrix, and this is what the reality is. It doesn't work like that, because what are you doing? Anyway, so yeah, be delusional. Okay, so she is the only female primordial with a frog head. Big deal. Big deal for these guys, I'm telling you. Showing the dominion over the earth element, earth material, that we must achieve before the leap into the spirit. So what am I saying? You guys are being set that way so that you can carry out your mission. This is what it is about, basically. But some of you, yes, you are at the initiatory stage. So This may seem like, I don't know, far-fetched, but you will catch up. And then please do come back and tell me. Because this is very occult in nature. This whole reading is very occult coded, okay? All my readings are. But still, you know. Yeah, now this goddess. Niet. She means to weave. To weave. She's the weaver. She's a lot of things. She's also the goddess of war, creation, mummification, everything, basically everything. And she's also connected to the festival of lamps, light, you guys. And in my culture here, um, in India, we celebrate Diwali, right? The Hindus do. And that is connected to Goddess Lakshmi. She's the goddess of abundance, prosperity. So they light up their houses during the period of Diwali, and goddess pays her visit to each house that is lit bright, and blesses these houses. So it's that sort of energy connected to her. So it's like whoever is reaching out for the light, even in all this darkness, because see, you guys are here, you're almost out. Okay? And that is what is true empowerment, when your faith is kind of in place, no matter what happens, no matter what the mind is telling you. Is that energy. So her energy is, yeah, connected to the Feast of Lamps, celebrating the creative energy of the goddess, the occult process of generation and magic. Again, occult process. So something, I feel like it's occult coded because it's different for each one of you. It's very different. And it's personal, because this reading is not for everyone. That is something I'm picking up on. But yes, you know if this is for you, because you are already in some kind of place, or you're already doing something that is connected, that is heavily about spiritual life. Okay, it is connected. It's just is. And she has like a very hidden element ongoing for her, because and she's also kind of considered the dark companion of Sirius. I feel like it's the same sort of energy. So she's hailed as the great goddess within the underworld, which is doubly hidden, the unknown one. None has ever penetrated the cloak she's shrouded in. She has not been seen, she's concealed. I think she is the hidden attribute of God. Divine powers. That's the blessing headed your way. Divine powers. This is direct connection with the divine. I can't make this up. That's what it is for most of you. That's the blessing. And the way your physical world is going to be taken care of is going to be magical, almost magical. Again, the overall energy is of that chakra work, lower chakra work. And definitely, I mean, goes without saying, Kundalini activation is at play. That is why, Okay, now let's look at who is left. The final card. Okay. No, this card. So again, this is connected to regeneration too, right? So see, this is kind of... again, this is that repetitive energy, right? you reach a level of chaos and then you create order out of it, and then you make the best of that energy, and slowly another tiny bit of chaos, and then you transmute that. So that is what is happening here, but it is going to be made very easy for you because you know the answers, because God directly talks to you. God is basically like guiding you, like, see, this is how I do it, and this is how you're supposed to do things in your realm, in your physical realm. And that is why the emphasis on the abundant part, the prosperous part, right? When it comes to your material life. Okay, great. Because this is also the god of spiritual awakening, kind of like judgment, but it is like mix of judgment and the word. So that is what is happening here, and now this is creation again. This is crazy. Because the blessing is coming in after a successful completion of this cycle. And you guys are doing it. You guys are doing it, absolutely. So let's get some tarot. Wow. Yo, I didn't ask yet. All right. Let's see the first card, Karahat. The moon. Again, the hidden, and she's all about secrecy. But the key word is secret. This is secret initiation, 10 of Wands. What looks like a burden, right? It's really not. It is ultimate abundance. Everything is kind of like hidden. It's cloaked. Two of Pentacles. It's very cloaked energy, you guys. I'm telling you, do not be fooled by your material situation. The gods are testing you guys. The gods are testing you. Are you worthy? That is what is happening. And if they're allowing me to say this, that's beautiful too, because that's helpful, because they want you to win. Show me. Do it. Okay, Knight of Wands. Oh, the Sagittarius is here. Ace of Wands. You guys, look at this card. That's abundance. That's your abundance. That's your harvest. It's coming. 3 Wands. That's heavy on fire energy, and this is the primordial fire. That's what it is about. Fire is spirituality, you guys. 9 of Wands. What am I saying? This is... everything is going to make sense. That's all I am going to say here. Now let's see. Neat. Again, Wands, you guys. Page of Wands. Are you seeing this progression that is happening here? It's crazy. Now the portal is opening. She's opening the portal. So it's kind of like giving me this energy, how she's standing in between the pillars, right? And it's like, yeah, she's weaving, but then she's going to take this is almost kind of like the cobweb, like a cobweb, right? And you just like brush it off, and the portal opens, which is this Page of Wands energy. The Fool. It's opening, you guys. That's the abundance. Do not be fooled. The Yellow Cloak. You will have whatever it is that you need. Do not fall into the trap of lack mentality. I'm telling you guys. I'll keep telling you guys that. Okay? Let's see. Let's see segment. King of Wands underneath. 7 of Pentacles. Patience, patience, patience. Patience. You've already planted your seed, you guys. See? Be like this guy in yellow, okay? Just do you. Don't go telling anyone anything right now. This is where your head is. Sekhmet, King of Wands. That's double Leo. And come on, look at it. It's all Wands. This is where we have Pentacles. Wheel of Fortune. with the King of Wands, Six of Cups. Actually want to see the Seven of Pentacles. Ten of Swords underneath. Telling you, illusion. That illusion is also going to come to an end. Temperance. What am I saying? Patience, patience, patience. This is another portal that is opening in your mind, all right? Because this period is teaching you to move in light, to embody this energy of gratitude at all times. You're the child of the divine, okay? I don't use this often, but yes, this reading is for the chosen ones. Temperance, heavy production, and it's coming in. This is higher alchemy at play. You're bringing all the good things, you're grounding it, and it's happening. Just believe that. Sit with yourself. You need to do some research, okay? Because this is about the gifts. Your gifts are being activated. And whatever comes through, you have to pay attention to it. This is the point in time where, see, it's about time. And this is the point in time where you are actually figuring out your real job, okay? The job that was given to you by God. So initially, we kind of like try a lot of stuff. We are everywhere. But there comes a point when you are put on God's timing, and then, you work for God directly. And that's exactly what is happening here. And all that Ten of Swords energy, it was done in order to kind of make you understand the shadowy aspects of human behavior, human life, and how to actually transcend it, okay? So when the chosen ones do it, you're setting an example for the ones who have, let's say, a lot of work to do, okay? But every time you do this work, it is personal, but mostly it is transpersonal if you are a chosen one. I hope it's making sense. I hope I'm putting it out in the correct manner, because I don't want to promote any kind of ego-based thinking that, okay, we are better. No, it's really not about that. It is just God's way. You are just a tool for God, okay? Very loved, yes. God loves everyone, basically, okay? Even like the worst of the worst, God just looks at them and kind of like chuckles, like, look at them, what they're up to. I mean, they could do so much better, but maybe they'll learn, okay? And then God is like, okay, presses some buttons, and things kind of like start working out for them, okay. Okay. Okay, like God is really not a person sitting up in the sky, no, but seriously, that's how energy kind of works, and there is this, if there is opposition, then there is this benevolent force too, and that is what we call God, right? And then a lot of people will tell you that no, universe is pretty neutral and everything is kind of like, oh yeah, kind of is, but like, then there is this beautiful light too, and that's what we tap into. So I'm just going to talk about where I'm coming from. I'm coming from God. All right, let's like final. Do we need anything else? This is about timing, so I'm just going to put this down here because Tehu is kind of connected to the timing. So this Ten of Swords is basically lighting that fire too. And we have the Ace of Swords underneath. What am I telling you? This is over, and this is the beginning. The scroll, you see, I always notice this, and the wheel. We did see the Wheel of Fortune earlier, right? I love this. I love this reading. I hope this helps. I'm not going to talk more about it now, though I'm getting a lot of messages, but just have faith, okay? This is a very, very personal journey for all of you. The answers will come to you in a very, very personal, subjective way, you know. You guys know because you can see the signs. And discernment is here too, because now you'll be embodying this empowered energy. And yes, the last thing I'm going to say is be mindful of the tests, okay? Because those are real. God tests. It's about training a warrior, okay? Now, you don't want to be training a mole. Does it make sense? Like, God tests you with all this. Because what if, you put into some really difficult situation and you just switch sides? There are sides. It's not all that neutral. That's the game of the earth. Anyway, so I hope this helps. If this resonates, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.